This is the most bullish that I've been on an NFT project in a while, so I had to bring it to your attention. The project that we're going to talk about today is going to be Impostors, and this project is going crazy right now. It's touching a 3.5 ETH floor. The team is crazy, the roadmap's crazy, and their vision is amazing. The first thing we got to talk about is the team. It's absolutely stacked. We've got Elio Trades being the founder here, almost 700,000 followers on Twitter, a massive player in both the crypto and NFT space right now. He's the co-founder of Super Farm and also had a big helping hand in Neo Tokyo, which are both amazing and well-established projects. But this guy is definitely one of the most influential people across the NFT and crypto space right now. And just watching his YouTube videos, you can see that he's doing his best with this project, and he's called it the biggest investment of his life, both financially and passionately. And they also recently onboarded FaZe Banks as an advisor of the project. FaZe Banks is obviously one of the founders of FaZe Clan, which is massive in the gaming industry right now. And with Impostors trying to be a top play to earn game, FaZe Banks seems like the perfect candidate to get them there. He's got a massive 2.8 million followers on Twitter, and in general is well respected across the NFT space. Everything that he touches in the NFT space seems to turn to gold, so he's definitely another reason to be bullish on this project. And not to mention that the team is also composed of over 30 world-class engineers and builders that have experience working at AAA studios such as Epic Games, Roblox, Pixar, and many more. So what exactly is Impostors? Impostors are aiming to be the #1 social deduction play-to-earn game in the NFT space, and the idea of their game is going to be very similar to Among Us, which obviously gained huge popularity during lockdown. And the way this works is that you're basically going to be in a team working to complete these tasks, and among your team is going to be a murderer, and each round this murderer is going to kill someone, and at the end of each round you're going to try and guess who the murderer was. So it's obviously quite a bit of a psychological game that also has a very addictive nature about it, and Impostors are going to be putting their own twist on this, which I'll be getting into. Coming over to their roadmap here, we can see that every 2 weeks they're going to be releasing something new. Staking is already starting today. I think by the time this video is out, staking will have already started, and simply what this means is if you buy an Impostor on the secondary market right now, so if you buy one of these guys, you're going to be able to come over to the website and stake them to start earning blood, which is going to be the native token underpinning all the utility behind Impostors and their ecosystem. And if we come over to Elio Trades' Twitter page here, we can see how the staking is going to look roughly. And as you can see here, you're going to have a flexible option to earn 100 blood per day, a 30-day staking option whereby your NFT is locked up for 30 days, so you won't be able to sell it until those 30 days end, and you'll be able to earn 115 blood per day. 60 days you earn 30% more blood, 90 days you earn 50% more blood. So obviously there's an incentive to stake your NFT and lock it up to start earning more blood, which can be used further down the line in the ecosystem, which I'll be getting into. But personally, I'm expecting a lot of people to go ahead with this staking and lock up for at least 30 days. So I think very quickly we're going to be seeing a supply shock with this collection, and as you know with supply shocks, this tends to skyrocket the floor prices of NFT collections. So just keep an eye on that. That's why I picked these up initially, because I think there's definitely a profitable opportunity here. But coming back to the roadmap, if we go along to week 4, we can see that there's going to be a Genesis UFOs mint, and this is going to be using the blood token. So coming over to their white paper, we can see that this is going to cost 1,800 blood. So for the people using the flexible staking system where you can unstake at any time and sell your NFT at any time, this is obviously going to take 18 days to accumulate 1,800 blood. Whereas for those on the 90-day staking system earning 150 blood per day, this will take as little as 12 days. So you can see the incentive behind locking your NFT up and staking for more blood tokens. And the UFOs are also obviously going to have their own utility. So coming over again to the white paper here, you can obviously read up on this in your own time, but I'm going to quickly summarize how the UFOs are going to work in this ecosystem. So they're going to be used in races where the winners are going to be earning materials and blood tokens to further upgrade their UFOs. So as you can see here, there's a clear utility for the blood token and materials coming into play. You're going to be able to spend your materials to upgrade your UFO components such as your engine, thrusters, wing set, fuel tank, and paint job. So obviously the more you begin to upgrade, the more likely you are to start winning races and the more blood you're going to be earning. So you you can see how this all goes back into the ecosystem, and it's very well thought out how this blood token is going to be utilized, and I can see it maintaining its value as people begin to participate in these games where they can start earning the blood token. And again, it's just amazing how quickly they're planning to roll these out. We don't see NFT projects launching this much utility within the first few weeks of their launch very often. That's why this project is obviously very special. But coming over to the pets launch, again, this is going to cost 1,800 blood, so you're at an advantage if you stake for a longer period of time. But similarly to the UFO here, the pets are going to have different areas that you can upgrade, such as the weapon, shield, aura, and ability, and they're going to be involved in battles. And obviously, once again, by winning these battles, you're going to be earning the blood token and materials, which can be used to further upgrade both your UFOs and your pets. So if we come over to the pet evolution here quickly, we can see players must spend blood each time they wish to evolve their pet, and pet leveling will be capped at level 10 to prevent whales from creating insurmountable advantages. And I really like this about this project, because the problem we have with play to earn games a lot is that whales with a lot of money just tend to upgrade their characters to ridiculous levels where other players can't beat them, and it creates this unfair advantage where whales just keep printing more money and the people at the bottom keep losing money. And it's also worth noting their plans on making this a spectator experience, so they plan to make both the pet battles and the UFO races available to watch by spectators who can also speculate on these. So I don't know if that means that they'll be able to place bets on it, but that'll be very interesting as well for others to possibly wager their blood token and have another way of earning it. And it's also worth noting that they plan to make this game mode interoperable, and this just means that they're planning to partner with other NFT projects down the line so that they can also battle on this platform and be involved in the whole play to earn ecosystem here. So we could start seeing cool pets jump on here, for example, and other secondary collections, maybe like cyberkongs, etc., that are already used in play to earn ecosystems. And then coming back to the roadmap, we've got week 8 materials. These are going to be used to upgrade your UFOs and train pets, as we've already touched upon before. Week 10 is going to be a cosmetics chest drop, and this is simply going to be used to change the appearance of your NFTs. I don't think that it's going to be able to change the appearance of your imposters, as the rarity of these is set and final, but you can probably customize your pets and UFOs, I believe, with this. And then they haven't given a week for when the closed beta for all of this gaming will come out, but that's obviously on the roadmap right here. And then the season culmination being the Genesis land mint. And coming back to the white paper here, we can see that to be able to mint a Genesis land, you're going to be required to hold a Genesis alien, a Genesis UFO, and a Genesis pet. So once again, this is rewarding people for sticking around with the ecosystem, staking their imposter to mint a UFO, earning blood, then minting the pet, and then finally at the end of the Genesis season, holding all of these to get the one final Genesis land. And the utility for this land is that it's going to be producing materials which are going to be vital for buffering and upgrading your UFOs and pets. So once again, allowing you to earn more of the blood token. We can see how everything is coming together here to keep providing value for the blood token, and everything is incentivizing you to hold onto your NFTs and participate in this ecosystem. And I do personally believe that those that do participate in this ecosystem will be rewarded the best rather than the quick flippers. So full transparency, I picked one of these up a couple days ago at around 2.2 ETH after reading through the whole white paper, as I was really impressed. And obviously they're up at 3.5 ETH right now, but I can see these going a lot higher. Personally, I'm going to be flex staking these and earning blood day by day, but obviously still with the opportunity to sell these if the floor goes ridiculously high. This collection in general and the roadmap reminds me of when Creeps first launched. They were sitting at a floor of around 1 ETH before their staking started, and they kept providing utility for their native token, and they had drops after drop with shapeshifters and all other things that were going to allow you to produce more Lumi, which was their native token. And this caused their floor price to run up to around 10 ETH, which is obviously insane, and I'm hoping the imposters can mimic this success or even do better. What makes me even more bullish on the imposters is the team behind it, and I have no doubt that this project will do extremely well. Coming over to the NFT nerds graph here, we can obviously see that it's been constantly rising in price. So for those wondering if it's a good time to get in, it is obviously at an all-time high, but I do see this project going higher when staking launches, which could possibly be right now by the time I've edited this video. But not financial advice, but I do think around 3 ETH is still a good entry point for this. I think if the team delivers and doesn't delay. Wait, what? Someone accepted a bid for 0.12 and 0.1. Place some bids, guys. Place some bids right now. But anyways, like I was saying, I can see these at least doubling in price, and I recommend if you do get into the ecosystem to flex stake this and just watch the floor price, because I've seen a lot of whales sweeping these, and I believe that they'll be looking to lock stake their NFTs, so we could definitely be seeing a supply shock within the next month or so. And in general, this is definitely my conviction play in the market at the moment. That's going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to me, smash the notification bell, all that good stuff. I recommend you follow me on Twitter as well. I tweeted out about how I was going to be buying one of these at 2.2 ETH. Obviously they're now at 3.5 ETH, and that could have been a good quick flip for you. So for speed of information, I definitely recommend you check out my Twitter. It's going to be linked in the bio, Aaron Warlock NFT. But this video was about why I'm so bullish on imposters, and I'm out.